Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Machine going up against the Blazers. And today on the hill, Noah Schultz. What's the scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, first pitch coming up. Julio Rodriguez digs in now.
Julio Rodriguez.
And we're underway in Denver. The 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. He swings and fouls one off. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Off balance throw in time. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Here's Acuna. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gets him to chase after that one. Two down, nobody on. Blows the high heat. Trey Turner at the plate. On the ground. One pitch and 1 out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And that one is off the top of the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall. Here's Trout. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Way back there. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
First baseman,
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's Francisco Lindor. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. That one fouled off. Schultz, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Quick move to first, tries to get back and save. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next to hit, Eddie Murray. Check on the runner. Lindor back in there. Oh. Runners on the move. Pitch misses.
No, he
Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Ground ball left side. There's one. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And two away now. Here's the second baseman, Ray Durham. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air, left field. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. And that skips in the dirt. Acuna under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Sal Stewart getting ready to hit.
No, foul ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they got him.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. This one in the air, right field. And the inning is over.
I've been waiting restless, hanging for your call. For so long it's senseless. It's a long, long way to fall.
Back here at Coors Field. Here's Adley Rutschman. Just missed. Well struck right field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Late on that fastball. And he swings through that one. And that one got a piece of him.
Ball got him right there.
Now batting for the machine.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ground ball right side, could be two. Flips it. There's one. On to Santana, two.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. It's 1-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Acuna under it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Castro drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On a line. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1. Carrying well. Banks off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
Ball 2.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Acuna on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. On to the 4th. This is Willie Castro.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. Ripped towards third. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Fouled off left side. 0-1 now. That one ripped but foul. 0-2 now. Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Adele, the next to hit, takes outside. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Man at first, one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Out towards right center field. And makes the grab. And that is that.
'Cause you got me running, dreaming of you. I return on summer.
Back here in Denver, leading off, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
And that one fouled off. Hard hit right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Ripped on a line to center. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez on the move to the gap. He's got it. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. He's 0 for 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground, and foul ball.
That's ball 2.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A towering shot to center, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit on the ground to short. To first, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Adley Rutschman. Fought off foul.
Well, these guys looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. That's to third. Throw on to Santana. And Ramirez is set down. And that is the inning. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
1 away. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ball 1. Ball.
Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Trout at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Struck him out with top 6, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball in.
Got to be
That's a
real
ball.
careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Acuna runs. Pitch in for a strike.
You got to
Throw safe.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Sack bunt towards third. Henderson over to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Willie Castro. 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner from third in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time.
Yeah.
He's safe.
Safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Adele in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Misses the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Ray Durham.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner edges away at second. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, stepping in, Carlos Santana. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 0-2. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. So up next, Adley Rutschman. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Second baseman,
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. Second home run of the game. 1 down. And now Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball.
now pitching.
Robert Suarez takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
2 away. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A solo shot. Their 3rd home run of the inning. Here's Turner now. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a man aboard.
Ball, that's off the
If you're going
plate.
to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Rutschman gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That's ball 2.
Puts a bunt down. Flips it behind his back.
Under
It's
tag,
there,
yeah.
and that's a great play.
Really nice technique right there to get that sack bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Man at second. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Jackknifes out of the way.
Outside, that's a ball.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Jose Ramirez with a home run the opposite way. And they're chipping away. It's 8-5. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ball.
Runs across to the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So they turn to their closer, Joan Duran.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a
Now
strikeout.
batting for the machine. Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
On the ground to first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
One in a million. One of the realest. Never catch me slacking. I was born as the illest. They call me a champion. I got
Bottom of the 7th. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a
Up next
strikeout.
for the Blazers. Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Comes up empty.
That's a ball.
And it goes just foul. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Turner with the throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now here is Eddie Murray.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Duran in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him. 2 down. This one in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is back here at Coors Field. On to the bottom of the 8th. Will Smith digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Slow roller to third. Whips it across. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. In the air, left field. Castro on the run towards the line. But it bounces off his glove. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 away now. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Runner on the go. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Here comes Rutschman around third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, now it's the second baseman, Ray Durham. Inside, and it's 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under this one. And a quick out, number 1. Foul ball there. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. and a miss. And they're down to their last out. Back to the top of the order now. Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. And there's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike. Move to second. Comes a 2-2. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Oh, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.